Hi guys, Top Hops here, and today we are out in the rain because I want to go over to GameStop because they called me to let me know that a bunch of my pre-orders have arrived, so I guess let's go in and let's get started. It is also a lot colder than I expected. And now everybody, we have made it to the back section at GameStop, and let's see what's new. And actually, it looks like a lot of the stuff we've seen before, but there are a couple things standing out to me. One of them here being the Beth Harmon, which is a Diamond Edition figure, a pretty cool one. Also, I'm noticing there's a little bit of glitter on her eye, so maybe the second one here is better. Yeah, that one looks a lot nicer. And I've been meaning to get some of the Queen's Gambit figures, so this one might be a good one to grab. And then I'm also noticing to the left, you've got the newer Post Malone in his flower romper, and then above that, they got the newer James Harden as well as Kevin Durant. And then they also have some of the Monsters ones, as well as Monsters at Work. Actually, most of the newer Monsters Inc. ones, I think the only ones they're missing are those two that I'm missing, of course, which is Boo as well as the Yeti. It's too bad, but I will find them eventually. And then I'm also noticing over here, they've got the newer Pokemon ones, above that Masters of the Universe. And if I back up a little bit, you guys can see them a lot better, because there is a lot of really great stuff. And another one that I just noticed here is a newer Halo one, and this here might be the longest name I think I've ever seen on a Funko Pop, the Spartan Mark V B with Energy Sword. Pretty crazy. And then right above the Halo ones, they have a small section of Disney figures, as well as a bunch of the Dragon Ball Z, and then the War Duke from Dungeons & Dragons. And then we'll back up one more time if you guys want to check out this section in its entirety, because there's a lot of stuff going on here. And you know what? I didn't even show off the top yet. They have the Wayne Gretzky as well as Super Shredder. I believe that Michael Jordan is a restock, and then some of the Bounty Hunters as well as Overwatch. And now I think that's everything for back here, so let's grab this one here and let's go check out my pre-orders. Now hold on guys, before we get out of here, I just wanted to show you quickly what my pre-orders were. We're not going to go into detail now, but I just want to show you guys one thing, and because yeah, that right there guys, two really crazy pops. And now you know what guys, I almost forgot about the Shoppers Drug Mart section, which isn't too many pops, but there are some pretty good ones, and it seems like they restocked a little bit, just nothing that I'm really on the hunt for, so let's go back to the office.
Okay, come on, that was pretty good. And when they called, I was expecting, you know, like the usual couple pre-orders, but no, today was, I guess, still the usual pre-orders, just a lot better than that. And before we get into the pre-orders that I picked up, Noah also happened to get something while we were there, and he wanted me to show it off. And I guess we'll start with that, just because it isn't a Funko Pop. And he's been really excited about the Batman movie, picking up pretty much everything he can find, from Funko Pops to Hot Wheels cars. He even has a t-shirt already. And the other thing that he grabbed was this right here, the Mcfarland Golden Label Collection DC Multiverse The Batman, and I believe it's just like a 12-inch figure. It's pretty sick. And now because this is Noah's, I'm not going to be taking it out of the box, but if you guys want to see it, I will pop some photos on the screen, and this thing really does look sick, and it's pretty cool that he got it. And if you're wondering on a price for this thing, it is normally $55, but because I have a platinum card, it's only $49. And one thing that I am kind of curious about, is there going to be a suit in the movie that looks like this one, or is it just going to be kind of the lighting like it shows on the back? I'm not sure, but whatever it is, I am definitely excited. Also, we will be doing a movie review on this one here as soon as it releases, so stay tuned for that, because it is on March 3rd that we're going, so pretty soon. And now let's get into the pops that I got, because as you guys can tell, I got some pretty crazy stuff. And we're going to start with, I guess, the tamest one out of all of them, and also the one that you guys know that I purchased. It was the Queen's Gambit Beth Harmon Final Game. And now this one here, I'm not exactly sure where it was exclusive to. I feel like it might have been Target or FYE, one of the two. And this one here is actually my first ever Queen's Gambit figure. They have them sometimes over at Toys R Us, but I never picked one up. And I guess today was the day I was finally gonna get one, especially because it is like one of the only exclusives, and it's Diamond Edition, so I thought it was pretty cool. And if you look in the back of the box, there are actually two other figures in the set. Well, I guess three if you count the version of this that isn't Diamond Edition, but we also have Beth Harmon with trophies, Beth Harmon with Rook, and then Beth Harmon Final Game, non-Diamond Edition. And I really do enjoy this box, because if you guys want to check it out, it's got like the chessboard on the side, and then all of the pieces at the bottom. It's pretty neat. Now let's get into the crazy stuff, and I want to start with this one here because it's kind of like the tamest thing out of all of the ones that I got. This here is the Funkoverse expansion of the Chase Thanos. And the reason that I got this one is because I was able to get a bunch of chases while I was there, so I figured I might as well pick up every single chase that I see, and they still had this one, so I was like, hey, why not?
I might as well get it with my luck today.
And in case you guys are wondering, this one here is $20 or $17.99 with my Edge card, so I did get it for $17, and I think that's not a bad deal for a chase. And I don't exactly know what this set goes for, but for retail, I figured you can't pass it up. And if you're curious what's different about the common versus the Chase Thanos is actually a Diamond Edition, and it's too bad that they don't have like a Chase Diamond Edition sticker. I wish they did. Because they have one for glow in the dark as well as flocked, so Funko, why don't you make a diamond one? And I can already kind of picture it in my head. Maybe do it the same circle, but then it's silver all the way around, and then it says limited edition Diamond Chase. It'd look pretty sick. And then after that, I got another chase that I kind of showed off while I was at the store. I wanted to give you guys a bit of a taste, but not show you everything. And this one here was actually one that we looked at the back of the store. It is the Spartan Mark V B with energy sword. I almost forgot the B. And I was doing a little bit of research into this figure because I wasn't exactly sure why the sword was red, because I believe that's the only difference with this one. It looks like it. And apparently it's a blood sword, which is kind of gross, but also really cool at the same time. This is also the second Halo figure that I picked up from the new set. I got the 10-inch one a little while ago, and now I got this one. And if you guys want to check out the back of the box with the other figures in the set, here they are. And you know what, now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, the colors might also be a chase version, because it seems like a bit of a lighter blue compared to the box. I would have to look at the glam shots to see what's different about them, because it doesn't seem like much besides the sword. Because it's definitely not a new pose, and the mask seems to be exactly the same, so it must just be the colors. And now everybody, let's get into the last figure, which is a crazy one. And I totally forgot that I had pre-ordered this one, because it is, are you guys ready for this? The 10-inch Blacklight Chase Galactus. And I was so pumped because they got two of them in, one chase and one common, and I was able to take the chase one home, and I mean, come on, look at how nice this thing is. And also, I do have a bit of a story about this figure too, because it wasn't as easy as just buying one of these. This is now the 6th one I've got in my collection. Because a little while ago, I had bought 5 of them off of Entertainment Earth, and when I got them in, the box was so damaged, I opened it up just to make sure that they were okay. And when I was taking a look at them to see if the boxes were damaged, which they were pretty dinged up, I also noticed that I got no chases, so I just didn't feel motivated to make the Chase Roulette video. So I apologize about that, especially to my wallet, because that was an expensive video. But at least we were able to get this today, because seriously, it is a crazy chase. And just from looking at the box, you might not know what the chase is, but it's actually the entire set of colors have swapped around, because the common version is a very bright pink, where this one is completely orange. I mean, obviously, because we're looking right at it. And also, this tiny little Silver Surfer has switched colors too. I believe the common one was like a bluish color, where this one's black with purple and pink. And a pretty unique feature with this figure is that you should be able to put the Silver Surfer on his hand. Now, I say should because it hasn't worked with many of the other ones because of how big the Galactus head is. So I'm going to try this here, and we're going to see how it goes. It seems to be leaning forward a little bit. Maybe if I push his head back a bit. Yeah, like, it's fine there, but as soon as I let go, yeah, he just falls right off. And it's too bad because I would like to display him like that with the Silver Surfer on his hand, but if it's going to keep falling off, I don't want to break this thing, I'll probably just keep it in the box. And well, anyways guys, there you go. That is everything for today's video, and I hope that you guys did enjoy, and let me know in the comment section below, what was the last Chase Funko Pop that you found in the wild, and maybe you haven't found any chases, so what's one that you would like to pick up in the future? And anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that, but this has been an episode of Top Pops, Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with, and she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Snow. Like my lashes.